Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Y'all bear with me. I'm still trying to learn these transitions. So I'm used to looking, well, I still have to look at the computer, but I have to learn to look at the camera. Welcome to House of the Princess, and it's me, Princess AV. I ask that you go get you a cool beverage so you can sit down with me. And this is my radio show on WindyCityUnderground.com. Go like the page, like my page, Princess AV, Windy City Underground, your music, your station. Um, got a lot going on here. Um, I was going to talk about Well, I am going to talk about it. Okay. We're going to talk about meditation, motivation, and inspiration. But I've gotten some emails in inboxes today. We might shake it up a little bit. I've seen a few things. Y'all can't let me just not be ratchet, okay? Or talk about some controversy as the day goes by. And since this show is an hour, I only touch on it just a little bit. But maybe tomorrow I'm thinking about doing a live. We'll do a hot topics live and we'll touch on some things and we can do some things. So anybody else, if you have something that you want me to talk about or you want my opinion on, feel free to DM me or inbox me. My email also, if you have opinions or whatever, it's info at houseoftheprincess.com. Let me see if I can get this on the screen because I don't have it up there. So this is the email. And I run everything. So I'm still deal with poor people's problems. So you don't have to worry about some other person talking to you or something like that. I don't have a production assistant that does that yet. Also, in the meantime, if you're out there in YouTube land, whether you stay, whether you go, I need you to stop and go right here to the corner. And I need you to hit that subscribe button and that like button because I need your help. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and each one counts outside of the voting. Okay. So back to the subject again. We're going to do meditation, inspiration, motivation. I wanted to talk a little bit about where we go from day to day and how do we get there. Last week we talked a little bit about hopes and dreams, and it's never too late to follow your dreams. It's never too late to be what you want to be. Um, I'm a will and testament on that. Now I won't say that you be a 50-year-old rapper and you just start rapping and you're gonna become this big rap star. Let's be clear. There are some things that do have a little bit of age on it, but even still, the man that what's his name? Your pants down on the ground. That's that he had a hit. You know what I'm saying? Things can happen, but they happen in a different way as you grow older. So if you have something that you're working on and that is diligent and is feasible, I don't suggest you ever let go of your dreams. Figure out a way to work it, to tweak it, to go into it, and you'll get there. If whatever God has your destiny to do, you can do it. Now, my girl schoolboy, she works a lot with meditation, and that beckoned me and said something to me. In my life, I've always wanted to try to meditate. I used to do yoga a lot, which I want to get back to. And if anybody knows a good yoga class online on YouTube, please send me the information. DM me or let me know because I would like to get into that. I'm trying to get my body back right. I know a lot of us have been in COVID and we've gained weight or you've gotten off your program. It's time to get back on, okay? Get back on and do what you want to do with your life. It's time to live your best life. One thing that we've learned here is that nothing is for certain. Life is not for certain. Your loved ones is not for certain. If you love somebody, love them. Show them that you love them with all your heart, your family members. Don't take anybody and anything for granted. So when you start to meditate and go into your life and go back and see, what am I doing wrong from day to day? Talk to your higher power. And I say higher power because everybody doesn't serve the God I serve. So whatever your higher power is, go back to it. Clear your mind, reset, find what's bothering you and release it. There's so many things. Even at night, I'm learning to slowly listen to, if you go on YouTube, there is 8-hour and 12-hour sleep frequency videos, and it's just pitch black, but it has the music in the back to help you sleep, to help you relax, to talk to your subconscious mind so you can rest. I think a lot of us, we go so fast. We're always doing something. We're always moving. We have to have this now. We have to watch that now. And that was what's so great about the pandemic. You had no choice but to stop and think about your life and what you're doing, to get to know your family, get to know your kids, get to know what was going on with them, and realign yourself. So I want to tell everybody, don't misalign yourself. Don't take yourself away from that while we're going back into regular life. Find a way to turn it into a positive thing and tweak it a little bit so that you could continue to be the person that you need to be and to be the person that you want to be. I put the link up there if you want to call in. Tell me some of your motivations. I was talking to Dominique Pongo on Instagram Live last week. And I told him, he said, I love to see the little studios or whatever. And he's on MTV. And so he's had to be locked up in the COVID, and everybody's working from home. And he's like, what is your studio look like? So I showed him what this looks like in real life, in real time. For me, of course, it's not that great of a setup, but I know for a fact that it's better than a lot of other people's setup. So it does me just fine. Every day I'm building. Every day I'm working towards adding something to it. So that's a motivator for me to continue to build. And I can look back at my stuff and be like, oh, wow, it didn't look that much then, but look where I've come from now. And this is less than a year. I have viewers on YouTube where it's a lot of people that I know, even people on my page right now. People are scrolling past, not supporting. I have 1,000 friends, at least 1,000 friends, because I only keep close people that I actually know on my page. So it's under 2,000 though, I know. You have 1,000 friends on my page. Why don't I have 1,000 likes on subscriptions on my YouTube page, on my new Instagram page? That should translate to that. But it's the difference between people who just, your friends or know you and they support you. And I look for the support. And then I had to say, well, most of my supporters really come from people who don't know me, from outside, from people who don't take me for granted, or, people that take me seriously. And I think a lot of times when we have friends or people that know us, we take for granted each other that, oh, I know them. They're not going to do anything. They'll be all right. Or that's cool what you're doing. But if I listened to everybody that was around me, if I kept going based on who approved of me, that was closer to me, I would not have kept growing. My motivation is first and foremost for me, because I know that I want to do something and I want to see my seeds grow. I want to see my life progress. I know what I've wanted to do for a very long time. I didn't know how I was going to get down the path, or that I would even be at the path that I am now. But I kept going. And the key is to never stop keep going. My inspiration, I still have to do my dream board this year, my vision board. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. I gotta buckle down real tight and force myself to do it. My vision board is this, being in production. I can do it all. I am so talented that sometimes I amaze my damn self. Okay. Hey, BJ. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. And this is what I'm saying. Support comes from everywhere. And the little support is the twos and fews. When I see that, those things fuel me. They make me feel like, okay, Mel, maybe you're getting somewhere. Maybe you're doing something right. And then there's the people that when I finally see people in public and or on the phone, friends talk to me. It was like, girl, I watched you. I saw you do what you do. I'm like, okay, but I need you to actually, I need to know you there. Water break. Um, but it's coming into fruition. So I got some more equipment today. God is in a blessing business, okay? I want to say in the past 3-4 months since I made it my business to be more consistent, the doors have been opening. Since I made a commitment to do what I'm going to do this and I'm going to give it my all. And I've had the space and time to do it. And I have been dedicated as much as I can. The doors have been opening. I have upgraded all of my equipment just about. And I still have more stuff to get in. After I get all that stuff, then I'll probably have to upgrade equipment again. But I'm not even really worried about that part because I know the money will come and I'll have means to do it. But I started off, and I'm gonna say this before I go to the next thing, I guess. I started off not knowing really what I wanted to do. I would just do lives here and there. And it started off with the lunchtime lives. And maybe I should go back to that now that I'm talking to y'all. On Facebook, I would be at work. This is a year ago, going into 2 years ago. And every once in a while, I would have my controversial topics or things I wanted to talk about. And I would take my lunch break. Oh, I got to charge my phone. I would take my lunch break and I would go live while I was eating. And I didn't care. That was the ratchet part of me. Excuse me. I'm like, okay, I got to eat. It don't look attractive eating on camera, but I don't care because I'm a real person. And I'm talking to you and you talking to me if you feel like talking to me. And we're just being real. And it depends on how salacious the subject is. That's how much response I would get. A lot of times it'd be like this. I just talk to the camera until somebody maybe respond to me. But nevertheless, it's my job to talk. So that's what I do. So I do the lunchtime lives here and there, and I get a little response and I get a little kickback. Then I went into doing videos here and there from the house. All this would be through my phone. Okay. You are on the money, girl. Stay focused. Our grandbaby started her vision at age 11, and now she's 13 and business is booming out. Wow. DM me, what does she do? We could probably promote. So then I had a computer I had for years, probably 2013, 2014, that was about to break down. But I would use it here and there. But then I wanted to go live on Instagram, which I should be doing now. I wanted to go live on Instagram, and then I would do my fan page, my personal page at the same time. And then I got an extra personal page that I don't go on often, but I do go on it. And it's funny, people be inboxing me while I'm live. See, this is how I know they're not watching. Because I'm on my personal page right now as well. Yeah, I shaded all of y'all. I can't answer you. So I would have I grabbed my tablet. I got this. It might not even been this tablet. It probably was not. I would grab my tablet and I would be live on one tablet. I'd be live on this phone, and then I'd be live on another phone, and I would have them all sitting together as best as I could as I grew to have different phones up, and I would broadcast through multiple phones. Guys, thank you. Look her up. Touched by Jamari. Okay. On IG and Facebook. Okay. Y'all see this? Touched by Jamari. I would have my phones, and I looked at a video I did last year. I had bought a Chromebook for Christmas in 2019 Christmas, and I really didn't know how bad the video quality was. And I bought an iPad. So then I started using the iPad and the Chromebook and the tablet and my phone, and I'm trying to control everything through the phone. I had some bootleg stuff going on here, but I made it work. Then when I wanted to take callers, I tried that a couple of times. I had people calling through my Google Voice line, which was my business line at the time, which I still use from time to time. And I had all that going, trying to just talk every now and then. And I would do my little Facebook lives. And some people, girl, when you go on live, I want you to talk about this, that, and the other. And I was like, okay, because I'm the guinea pig. If you have anything that you want to talk about that you can't talk about, most times I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'll bring it to the forefront and word it in a certain way that it's a conversation piece. So I said, okay, I'll talk about that. We'll talk about this. Or I go on the Facebook groups and find information in. Okay, we'll talk about that too. Then it grew into, I looked at the Google Chromebook and the quality wasn't so good. So I stopped fooling with that. And then I bought little tripods to go on the table, and I used my phones. And then one of my lights, I have like a few lights up right now, but I think I'm going to get a great big one. That's next on my list, to just have one great big light, ring light. My phone is sitting on it now, so I can't show it to you, but it's been in other videos. Then I graduated to a ring light with a holder, and it's literally, yeah, it's this big. It's that big. It's sitting on my computer right now. So now I'll have my lighting structure, and it will hold up my phone. So now I got a camera and lighting and another camera. So I moved up to that. And then from then I was putting the tablet stuff, sitting them up, and still trying to get my thing going. I've always had a YouTube channel, didn't know how to really use it and get into it. So then that's when we started figuring out how to graduate all this to YouTube. So when the year turned, I did a couple of videos, and one of them was kind of viral. I would just sit in my room, in my bed, and do videos mostly. I kept saying, you're going to have to get up, like you get up just in the bed, but bedtime talks and bedside talks, I did a few of those. Then I learned how to download my Facebook videos, and I put one or two on YouTube, and that's how that came about. Then I kept saying, I want to do this. Excuse me, I know that you probably need a allergy pill. I said, how do I translate this into viewership on Facebook? So I went to school, and they made me create a website, which is something I always wanted to do. And I kind of had one that I was working on, and I never finished it. So now it was a part of the assignment that I had to finish it. I did that. House of the Princess. It's a real thing. Originally it was called All Things Princess AV. And when we came up with the name House of the Princess, which was really, it was never meant for my website. I named every place that I live. And I had a house next door that I was living in. And when I said, well, what are we going to name this house? And my friend and I came up with the name. He named it really. And I said, we can do it like Gaga. And I was like, this is my house. And he was like, House of the Princess. And he was like, the princess, not just any princess, the princess. So I thank Mikey That's my boo. It's my husband. Mikey gave me the name of the house, and I've carried that, and that has become the name of all my branding and marketing because it just stuck with me. Because I feel like you guys come into my house, you guys come to see me. My house has always been a safe haven. I've always accepted everybody, all walks of life, um, race, creed, color, sexuality, religion, whatever you want. You could come in my house as a safe haven. Just as long as you don't steal, because I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, don't come in here arguing and don't come in here stealing. And we can probably get away with everything else. Hey, Mr. Girl. Um, so that was the thing. So I carried that and I kept it. I said, I don't want to let House of the Princess go. I created all my logos and everything soon. And we're going to take a break. And when we go to the next subject, I'm going to tell you about my merchandising and all of that. Oh, I forgot. Let me see if I can find your little icons and stuff while I'm doing that. So then it came to be, okay, I was in school. So they were like, well, you need to have a brand. So I came up with the brand. And I was like, we have to have podcasting. They teach us podcasting. And what was really hard was we're doing everything from home. So I didn't get a chance to get the full experience that people were doing at school. So I had to learn to do everything at home. And we learned about branding. We learned about uh y'all cute. You say, hey, thicker girl. um we learned how to do podcasting and everything. So then I was like, let me start doing more lives. So I got a new computer before I went to school. And I said, I really need this investment because I do graphic design and I do flyers and we're going to do movies and everything. So I need my sugar honey iced tea to work. And it does. So I got this beast, which I'm probably going to have to upgrade that again. And I will by next year. And so I started doing the videos. Now my video looks better. Okay. It's almost in 720, 720 HP, whatever. So then we're in voiceover class. So I do commercials. I can do news. If you need my commercials done, I can do that for you. I can create commercials. I can edit. I can do all this stuff. They said you need a great microphone. You need to start a microphone in order to do your stuff. And it was usually you could go to the school and use this stuff, but because of a pandemic, it was closed. So I started using stuff that I had. So I did crowdfunding. Some of y'all out here donated to my microphone. Thank y'all. Okay. And then I bought my microphone. Immediately I saw the difference in my production and my sound. I'm talking on the microphone right now. So then I said, okay, I got this. And y'all could see the difference in my videos, definitely, because I got feedback about it. And then I started getting excited. And with that, that really motivated me to keep going after I started getting my equipment and this became real. I started being consistent. I said, well, let me have a show every Monday. What am I going to do? Since they said it was okay for me to be everything, because I couldn't find a niche. I'm like, I don't want to just do news. Oh, I just don't want to do entertainment. And that's when I came up with the branding 50% righteous, 50% ratchet. Because I love God and his spirit lives in me. And I'll never forget about that part of me. I'm just a complex person. And somebody said, you don't have to just be that. Be it all. I said, okay. So that's where that came from. And I started, I wish, oh yeah, in my villa. I'm in my villa. I forgot. Because I didn't want to be in that man was in my living room. So I went out to my villa. Uh I I said, let me do my show every Monday. Because I have a problem being consistent and disciplined, which I'm learning definitely now. if I want to make this a definite lifestyle. And I started doing my Monday shows, and people started watching. People started supporting, saying what they like, everything. And that has been my motivation. Just my steps, my small steps. Then I called in the All About the Tea, and the people love me. As a matter of fact, and a lot of y'all are watching me are from All About the Tea. And just the fact that she uplifts all of us. Monica uplifts all of us, and she is not stingy. She's encouraging, she helps, and she promotes. And that has helped build me to do more stuff. Then a couple of weeks ago, we got a couple of coin. Well, for Thanksgiving, my brother bought me another ring light, a little ring light. Then I got a couple of coin, and I said, let me get my camera. So I am watching you. You're watching me through my new camera. It took me at least a week to figure out how to get to work, right? But I got 1080p. So now I can tape in high definition in your living rooms. Okay. So I done went from the Chromebook and the broke down phone to now 4K 1080p. And then I can take pictures. Now I can do my commercials and go out and take commercials in high quality and do jobs. I also have, which I'm still learning how to use, I have a drone I've gotten through the pandemic. So I have just about everything I need to produce in my own stuff. Then I asked for, when I was asked for the mic, asked for the green screen. And Santa Claus said, I got one for you. And I have the green screen. Now you can see me when I go out to my villa, everything. And I have a whole production studio in my house. And I'm going to tell you, when you have the mind to do something and you just, well, they say it the wrong way. When you make one step, God make two. But you draw nigh to God, he'll draw nigh to you. But if you have faith just of a mustard seed and you go out and do the work and you stay on the wall and you work, he will help you. He will send everybody your way that you're supposed to have. He will send the means your way. He will send the products your way, everything. So I thank God for that. So that was my motivation and what's my inspiration. Seeing other people flourish is my inspiration. Seeing my teacup siblings is my inspiration. My supporters, because I won't call, most of them are not fans, they're supporters. My supporters are my inspiration. Like these comments. And me and my kids and getting out the ghetto is my motivation. Checking the bag. Let's be real. I need things in the natural just like I need things in the spiritual. So it's just knowing that I can go out and get what I want eventually, just anything. It's motivation for me to keep going. I'm here to know that I can do it. That's my motivation. That there's so much life out here for me. I'm ready. And if you're ready for your life, keep going. I'm just going to say, keep going. I feel good. Keep going. And maybe I'll make a little meme or something, put on my page. Keep going. If y'all are Candace fans, get your post-it note, put keep going on there. Don't stop. So before we go to our next little topic, our sidebar, I'm going to take a semi-commercial break. Soon, when I get up off that thing and get everything going, I'm going to do regular commercials during my shows. Again, I'm going to set prices for commercial services, or if you want to advertise during my show, it's okay. I'm going to have multiple shows a week, so we'll have packages and everything going soon. I'm in EA. Nice. Who's out of question for us? Well, this is how rich I am. I'm going to tell you. You see me here at my villa, but on the other side of the window, when I look out, it's snow out there. It's a lot of snow out there. So don't feel bad. We've been having snowstorms. So, I'm so rich that I just stopped the snow from coming on the other side of the building. That's how it is. I got it like that. Me and my Jesus. So yeah, I'll be you'll be able to advertise on my show. Right now, my rates will probably be like super low. Okay, because everything is regular. When I start getting millions of views and thousands of views, then the price gonna go up because it's the art of supply and demand. But everybody needs a little promotion, a little shine. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to show you guys one of my websites, which opens next Monday. Let's see. This is my website. It's called Royalty Beauty Brands. This is my makeup site, and it's not officially open yet, but that's what you're going to see for right now. And you can sign up here, email, because this weekend I'll be sending out what you call it, a coupon or something to let y'all know what you can get. So you can't see everything here. I know how to get to everything, but I have hair extensions, lashes, a lip gloss, and I have a few tricks up my sleeve, just a lot of stuff. Soon I'll be coming out with lip oil, beard oil, lip scrub, and what's else at the top of that list? Then body butter, um, whatever lotion, the fancy word for lotion. Let me stop and get on. So, this is my website. Feel free to come. As you can see, coming soon, open February 1st, 2021. This is the Facebook page. Royalty Beauty Brands has a Facebook page. I don't know if it's going to open up in a new tab. Yeah, it will. I have an Instagram for it. I'm about to start back putting stuff up there. I actually have a Snapchat. I barely know how to use Chat Snap, but I got one for it. This is my regular YouTube channel, and I have a TikTok for Royalty Beauty Brands. So you can follow Royalty Beauty Brands on all the social media. Sometimes I might have a flash sale through those entities that I might not have in the email campaigns, everything. So let me see. Oh yeah, you order $300 or more, it's free shipping. I'll pay for the shipping. And I know some of y'all be like $300. Yes, right now it's $300 unless you have some type of code from me, because hair costs, okay, and I sell luxury hair, so you be done spend $300 real quick before you know it, okay. So maybe next week I'll think about taking that price down, but it is what it is, okay. So I wanted to introduce y'all to Royalty Beauty Brands. That is my lip gloss, Yum Bella. I have to get up to show you a bottle. I always forget to get the real bottle. Let me see. I don't have no production assistant right here. This isn't full. This is a bottle I've used and it's old. But can you see? Focus what they do with the light. I don't know. You can't. Oh, there it is. It's coming into focus. Yum Bella. Yum Bella, that's the name of the lip gloss company. And this one, because I've used it up, it has a light on it so that you can see yourself putting your lip gloss on. And this is the mirror. I don't wear this one out, honey. I use my own product because it's mine. I have that, and I have squeeze tubes. So that's going to be the major thing that's coming out. Also, soon I'm going to work on t-shirts. So we'll have Yum Bella t-shirts, House of the Princess t-shirt. I got a friend that we're going to work on maybe doing jackets and some other phrases that's going to go across the t-shirt. So this is going to be cool, y'all. I'll be taking pre-orders for some of the stuff, but I want to do the samples first and make sure it's something that we want to do. I got my daughter a ring light and a stand for her camera for her jewelry company, Charm by Jew, and watching her grow and expand at 23 years old. Having clients all over the place is the best thing ever. It's a very fulfilling thing. Just even on my blog, and some people read and you can see like where they're from. It doesn't give you the address, but it gives you that country or the state. And to see somebody in South Africa has looked you up, it's like, wow, I forget that there are people all over the world and all over the country that might find me, and that's a wonderful, fulfilling feeling. It's called like it's known in DC. Well, it's that season. I think we've gotten through most of the hard part because it's the end of January. Not to say that things can't happen, but January, especially here, it gets Arctic cold if it wants to. So I think we've kind of gotten through the worst part of it since we here in February. If we get through halfway through February, we good. Make the money. Oh, my grandbaby makes all the natural oil scrubs, and she had branches out to make up an amazing flat irons. There's money in it for everyone. Yes, people want to say that the market is saturated, but it's a lot of people doing it, but I didn't know all about a lot of people that's doing it till I started doing the research. People live all over the world and people know different people. And then even still, I have I have a different spin I want to put on some products. And it's purposely because I don't want to do the same exact thing that the next person is doing. Um, I want to offer some things that a lot of people aren't doing. I want to do it differently. Some things people are making ain't good for you. Some things people are. So it's millions and millions of people out here. And that's what I had learned. You can't be scared not to come out with your stuff or to sell your stuff because there are millions and millions of people here. And there's no way that one or two people can service them all. Thank you very, very much. But I'm gonna have so much variety of things in my mind. I even want to do makeup palettes. I'm just behind the eight ball of getting started. I'm eventually come out with makeup palettes and everything. Some people do private label stuff. Most of my stuff will be organic and it will be touched by me. Okay, until I get a crew to do it. So my vision is far. And y'all are reminding me to put this stuff on my vision board. All this stuff I want to accomplish this year. Honey, I'm going to check a bag. I'm chasing it anyway. Yes, she has bought those too. I just bought the business printing equipment so to cut down on overhead. Yes, yes. I just got a little coin that came so I can buy me some more equipment. And I was sitting up here looking through the show, and you get so excited and overwhelmed. You be like, whoo, what am I going to do? What do I want to do? And I don't want to be impulsive. I know I need maybe another bigger wide format printer, heat press, different things like that. And I just want to stop and be like, okay, this is how much you're going to spend. This is how much this is going to bring back. What is going to bring you a dividend first? All those things come up to play. So before we head out, I want to touch on this other subject. This man, Kevin Samuels, and I've been talking about him a lot. Him and the degradation of the black woman. She and her mix there is natural. Yeah. The degradation of black women. Now, for those who don't know this man's name or know him just off GP, he was the one in the video that told the woman that she was a 6'5" or whatever, and she said she was a 5 or a 4 in the face, and he told her she was going to basically grow old and die alone. Well, I watched the whole movie. The whole video. He had made some good points in there, but I won't say everything was hunky dory the way he went about it. And he had to even admit that he was kind of effed up at the way he mentioned it to her or talked to her, and he probably could have done better. Nevertheless, I've seen a video, and a lot of his videos talk about plus size women trying to find husbands, single mothers trying to find husbands, and basically that we're undateable. The older you get, when you have kids, if you ugly, if you fat, all of these take down your value as a woman. Okay, I'm gonna go look. Um, all of this to me, I mean, some points are factual, but all of this to me it works towards the degradation of Black women, especially. And he has a lot of supporters. And some of the people take this information and they misuse it. And it's mostly like I've said before, these people, they ain't out there getting no vagina piece, but they talk about women so badly as if they are the prize. Child, he knows nothing about women or men. I won't say nothing. I'll give him a couple of points about some of the things he's saying. But the thing is, he has a great following. I mean, he has some stands, okay? And they be dropping them dollars in his super chat. And I'm like, what? For this dude to sit here and talk about women so badly all day long, and for 3-4 hours, y'all be capping. And this information goes into some people who do not know how to handle it right, who do not know how to decipher certain things and take it for truth and not to put it in. So this girl called, I saw it on he did an Instagram call. I saw it on YouTube today. And excuse me for rubbing my nose. I could tell I'm not going to stop to go get no allergy pill. I don't care about what y'all talking about. He recorded the scene with her on Instagram, and she was saying how she was plus size with one child and she beat the odds of being able to find a good man. She has a business or whatever. And he just talked about, if you are one of all of those things that I just mentioned, fat, ugly, poor, all these things, that you have to pick a struggle. One thing he always talk about is women being single and having kids. If you had a baby by a man, then why didn't he want to make you his wife? You need to evaluate that. And why did you sleep with a man and he didn't want to be your wife? Why did you have a baby by him? And I think that really, it shames women, and it really placates into a situation where we're damned if we do, we damned if we don't. They have cult followings everywhere nowadays, and they don't even know it. They're in a cult. It seems something like that. Like, and I'm not gonna get them colors up in that chat. They say some bogus stuff. Yeah, how about I didn't want to be his wife? Ooh. And these things come up, but you had a baby by him. Why would you have a baby by somebody else and then you want another man? Why would he want to be the father to your children? You slept with that man, you had a baby. And I hate this narrative when they get to talk about you had a baby. Let me tell you something. Maybe I'll do a show about it. Abortion is not a form of birth control. Let me say that again. Abortion is not a form of birth control. Just as easy as men blame us for allowing them to hit it raw, is just the same as you have to take responsibility for your pullout game being poor, or you not wearing a condom and got me pregnant. Okay? This goes both ways. Just because you didn't want to have a baby doesn't mean that I need to go get an abortion. Abortions can be just as complex as a surgery. You are taking tissue, a fetus, or whatever out of my body as a woman. People have complications from abortions. And when they want to have kids, they can't have kids. Women die from abortions. Okay? Child, I'm not like where my attitude is going right here about it. There are so many things that happen, that can happen when women have abortions. Okay? And just because you want to do what you want to do to me doesn't mean that I'm just supposed to go lay up on the table when it's convenient for you. Then y'all have nerve enough to tell women to have abortion that y'all don't even want to pay for. But you just could have went and paid that dollar for the Durex, $1.25. Matter of fact, you could have went to the health place and got a brown paper bag special for free. Okay? Condoms is free. But you didn't want to do that. Y'all want us to bear everything. And then y'all shame us as women. We don't want to have sex with you, then we become juvenile. We become immature. We hear all these things, and it's like women can never win, especially black women. We can never win in this game. Oh, you had a baby by him and he treated you back. Well, you chose him. Why did you have a baby by him? Sometimes you be with people and you can really love them. There's a certain thing is being blinded by love, not really knowing a person, and you find out. Even sometimes people's husbands cut the fool on them and cut out their life. Okay. Yes, both ways. It takes two. You never know the history of people and what their relationships happen until it's all over. No woman, I don't care how big of a whore you may be, no woman sets out to have a baby and not want to be with that person. You always want to be with the person that you have a baby with. It's just, even the most savage women, it's an innate sense to them to want to be that or do that. Um Things happen, life happens, because we don't have the same morals and the same thoughts and processes as we did back then. Because now you want us all to have sex on the first day. We gonna hit it raw. We gonna do this. We gonna do drugs. I got to have this now. I'm not gonna wait on you. These are the effects that happen. Women don't have to be chased, and when we're not chased, we are whole for not being chased. But then we stingy, stuck up bees when we are chased. It's like, damn, come on now, fam. So we get pregnant because I liked you and I hit, I let you hit it. I have a friend that was a virgin into her 20s, and she had sex. Like the first time she had sex, she got pregnant. It was like the second time she got pregnant. Thank God that in the end, everything eventually happened, but it took years even for that. She got pregnant on her first time having sex. Things happen. So was she supposed to go lay up on the table? Why are we treated so bad and thought so lowly of? A lot of time that thing is just to have condoms come off. So men to understand that women's anatomy better before they want to come one with a woman. Yeah. Black women will never win for losing. We really get the short end of the stick. Yeah. We love on y'all. We love on y'all. We try to follow you. I know that black women's and black men's relationships are not the best. It's just not. It's broken all the way from back in slavery. We could try to fix it. We really can. But it's got to be openness on both sides. Me and you cannot have the Madonna whore complex with us as women. You can't shame us for being hoes and then shame us for being chased. It's my manipulation, and you're playing with my mind. And I'm trying to be what you want me to be, what the world and society says I ought to be in touch with the feelings that I have inside. But no, we are not allowed to be ourselves. And men of all races are allowed to be whores. They're allowed to be in the boys' club. They're allowed to do this, that, and the other. And it's okay. And when we make mistakes, we're still not valuable. The key word that he says in that show a lot of time is high value. And yeah, there is a such thing as higher value and your value. But you go from high value to like, oh, you really don't have no value. And I think everybody has some type of value or is valuable to someone. Men, we got to just do better at the way you treat black women. We don't feel loved. We don't feel protected as we should. just you feel out there, you feel numb because we fight so much in our lifetime for everything. And it's like, damn, I can't get a win. We just can't. It's terrible. And I know you're not doing everything on purpose. But we both as men and women got to look inside of us and see what are we doing to build one another and build our network, build our families, build our relationships, bring our friendships better. So y'all need to look at some of this stuff. Please don't intake everything that man said because he will poison you a little bit. But his name is Kevin Samuels. I'm not trying to promote his page because he got thousands of viewers and thousands of dollars. Y'all come watch me, okay? I need you to go down to the bottom right there and press that subscribe button for me. For me. Like my video. I'm gonna wrap things up today. And again, like and subscribe if you like this. Hit the notification bell, and you will always know when I'm having a video or when I'm going live, because sometimes it be kind of spur of the moment. I gotta figure it out. I'm getting used to this being a content creator type of lifestyle. But I'm always live on Wednesdays until I possibly move to a regular radio station. This is WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. And this is my radio show, House of the Princess radio show. Today we talked about meditation, motivation, and inspiration, and the degradation of the Black women. Let's see what that girl for you says. Black men and women have to learn how to love themselves before we start seeking each other. Oh, you are so right. Because you can love anyone else if you don't love you first. Really love you first. Yeah, we all have, and that goes into generational curses. And we could talk about that all night. We have to go way back because that stuff comes up. Besides that, I want you guys to keep watching. I might go live. It depends on if I get all the work done, but I'm pretty sure, and I'll schedule it early. Last week I scheduled it 30 minutes before the show. So I ain't gonna do that to y'all this week. I think I'll go live tomorrow with hot topics. Y'all seem to like me live. It's way easier to go live and just get it done. I don't have to do all this editing and all of this stuff. So I just need to be prepared. Like I said, I've been getting my equipment. I got some equipment today from a stand for my green screen. I got my dummy battery for my camera. So now I can tape as long as I want to and just keep going and going and going. Okay. Let's talk about these last minute comments. We got to break those curses for our children. We owe them that. Yes. Love you too. Mwah. We have to love ourselves first and realize that a good piece is just that, a good piece. Don't make babies. Yes. And then sometimes it don't even be a good piece. You be done had sex with somebody and it ain't even worth your time and you done messed up your whole life trying to get you some. Love you very much. Aside from that, I'm looking forward to doing new stuff. If y'all have topics, stuff you want me to come to, I started to do the throne room today, and I didn't, but maybe I'll do it later this week. This is all my information. If you need to follow me on social media, you can do that. That's my Cash App if you want to donate to the ministry. Let's see what these comments are saying. Yes, it's horrible. You stay attached to him for no reason at all. Soul ties are for real. Yes, they are. Trust me, I know. If you have any comments, if you want to reach me, you want to give if you want to submit something for the throne room is the advice column. If you want me to talk about some issues anonymously and we can talk about them, you can get comments from the people, just email me, info@houseoftheprincess.com. And I just realized I spelled it wrong. So hold on. Let me. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all be emailing me. Oh, I done moved some stuff up. Y'all be emailing me and it won't get to me. It's always to each everybody. So it's house info at houseoftheprincess.com. And that's my email. And you could title it Throne Room and I'll know what it's going to. So again, follow me on all of my social media. It's always funny because it's nothing there that I'm pointing to. So I gotta figure out what am I pointing to. And it's like looking at a mirror. The stuff is opposite. Uh, so that's all my social media. You can follow me on every page. Just about every page is different. Uh, you can also subscribe to my website, houseoftheprincess.com, where my blogs are. All my information is there. And these t-shirts and stuff that's coming out, all of my paraphernalia will be there. I'm trying to line up what I'm going to do. Am I going to do glasses? All kind of cute stuff. Thank you. So I'm still in the works for that. These next couple of months, I'm going to be grinding while y'all taking these tax checks and you may be flipping them, but that's how I'm gonna flip mine. Okay, I'm gonna take mine and make a million. Okay, I'm gonna do work. I'm going to invest in it and take this little coin that I'm about to get and make this into an empire with your help. So I thank you guys for all y'all that support me and that help me and that do things for me. I love y'all. So I'm not sure if the next show is coming up, if Professor is coming to do his show, but I have to make room for him because it's just his time. I want to say thank you, everybody who has watched, who will watch, who called in, all of your support. Thank you very much out there. WindyCityUnderground.com. Listen, we have so many different good DJs and VJs here that work here. I thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to use my platform to reach people beyond my scope. Okay. Also, thank you for YouTube fans and supporters. Thank you for my Facebook supporters. Wherever you are that support me, thank you for watching me. Follow all of my social media again. Royalty Beauty Brands is set to open next week, Lord's will. Everything is good. I want to say I'm Princess AV, and you have been in the House of the Princess. It's time for me to turn out the lights, and you have a great night. And if you're watching All About the Tea tonight, 7 o'clock, All About the Tea. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. Love you guys. Bye-bye.